Hey guys, welcome to Latte and Tea Mystery. This video is about haunted Native American locations that are so creepy, some people don't know they actually exist. Haunted places have always been fascinating, igniting a mix of fear and curiosity that's hard to shake off. Whether it's an abandoned asylum, a creepy mansion, or a fear and anxiety-filled forest. But the unsettling history of Native American folklore, skinwalkers, and poltergeist experiences reported in these haunted places are enough to send chills down your spine, as if the spirits of those who came before are still lingering, waiting to be heard and leaving you on edge. In these haunted locations, the past seems to bleed into the present, creating an eerie sense of allowing the living to catch a glimpse of the other side. And yet, despite the fear, we're drawn to these places, sensing that they hold secrets. We've gathered some of the most haunted Native American locations that'll send shivers. Prepare to enter a world of eerie legends, ghostly apparitions, and unexplained phenomena. The Grand Canyon Caverns in Arizona, specifically within the Hualapai Indian Reservation, is often cited as one of the most haunted Native American locations. Visitors report seeing apparitions, hearing disembodied voices, and experiencing unexplained phenomena like rocks being thrown at them. With many believing the spirits of buried Native Americans are the source of the paranormal activity and even ancient Egyptian civilization hidden in the Grand Canyon. Let's take a look.
The Grand Canyon is one of the most breathtaking wonders on Earth. Every year, millions of people visit its stunning landscapes, but this beautiful place has a darker side. Over the years, dozens of people have mysteriously disappeared here, vanishing without a trace. Since the 1920s, there have been documented cases of hikers, campers, and even experienced adventurers going missing in the Grand Canyon. Some accidents seem explainable, getting lost in the vast wilderness or accidents in the rough terrain, but others defy logic. This is Glenn and Bessie Hyde, a newlywed couple who disappeared in 1928 while trying to raft the Colorado River. Their boat was found intact with no sign of struggle or an accident, yet the couple was never seen again. Search parties combed the area, but no bodies were ever recovered. Some believe that the Hydes may have met a more supernatural end, perhaps tied to the Native American spirits said to reside in the canyon. Legends among the Hopi and Navajo tribes speak of malevolent spirits who guard the canyon. Some believe that these spirits may be responsible for disappearances. Others tell stories of caves hidden deep in the canyon, where those who stumble on them are never seen again. So what's behind these vanishings? Is it harsh, unforgiving terrain? Or could there be something more at play? Something we can't explain? The Grand Canyon is a place of immense beauty, but it's also a place of mystery. A place where people can simply vanish, leaving no trace behind.
The deity has more of a look of Buddha. Never seeing the real one, I don't know, but it says it's holding out both hands with lotus flowers, which is obviously Egyptian. And around the base, there are Egyptian writings.
But during the years that we were able to do this, some of the things that we have come across in our look for anomalies, of course we look for areas that are flat that we feel where they could have been other things that could have been done. One thing in that area where the crops are, we have found a large rectangle foundation. Yep.
Well, and right adjacent to the building, or I call it a fort, my husband calls it a building, it doesn't matter, it's one of those things. The land to the east of that is different than the rest of the land. If you look at in the satellite, if you look at the ground, you don't see all the trees in that particularly, but there is an obvious color change, which usually means that it was heavily trafficked. There are, by satellite, you can see the foundations of other buildings that have been there. When they were there, we don't know, but it's just interesting that all this kind of is in one area, like this was the gathering place.
Two other things that have kept Don and I going is one that after our computer started getting blacked out, we, 6 months after, I guess it was, there was a black Suburban across the street parked. Didn't pay much attention to it. I was in my office, I could see it. I could see there was somebody in it. And but then they just sat there for about 45 minutes, maybe close to an hour. And I thought, well, maybe they broke down or something. The windows were all tinted. I couldn't see who was in there. And so I walked over there and got maybe 15 feet away from them. The windows went down, the smoke came out, and then they went back up and they took off. There were no plates on this vehicle.
And you're saying that it's about that same time you had photographs of this area of things that you'd been seeing that was on your computer, and about that same time them photographs disappeared?
That's right. And there are certain photographs that we looked at that they aren't even on the internet anymore. They used to be on the internet showing parts of Grand Canyon, but right now they've put pictures there. And I
man that died in the Grand Canyon because it was so hot in that day. And in lieu of this, Joe Biden also shut down the Grand Canyon. And there was a drone sent in there in order to find the man that was unalive. But the drone stumbled across artifacts of the ancient Egyptians. I'm talking about mummies, giants, and bones, all kinds of this thing.
Like morning, another person from Texas died hiking the Grand Canyon over the weekend. The National Parks press release says a man from San Angelo died on a particularly hot day in the park.
The Grand Canyon is now closed by government authorities after a drone discovered something astonishing. Deep within its hidden caves, the drone captured footage of what appeared to be ancient Egyptian artifacts, giant mummies, and enormous bones.
Now you know things are going down if they're shutting down the Grand Canyon. That means we are near to something big. And now people are starting to wonder why 90% of the Grand Canyon is closed off to them.
Transept Trail, Grand Canyon, Arizona. The Grand Canyon is home to stunning views and a forlorn ghost, the Wailing Woman. The Wailing Woman has haunted the 3-mile hike on the Grand Canyon's north rim for the past 100 years. Now her spirit is said to haunt both the trail where her family met their end and the lodge where she unalived herself. When the Canyon Lodge suffered a terrible fire in 1932, several witnesses claimed to see the Wailing Woman's face within the flames. To this day, there's a door at the lodge she refuses to leave open. Whenever caretaker opens that door, the wandering woman slams it shut.
Last is the Moundsville Penitentiary in West Virginia is another location which has reason to believe the old building may be haunted because it's said that it was built on an ancient Native American burial ground. This would not be hard to believe as the old prison was built directly across from the Grave Creek Mound, one of the largest conical-type burial mounds in the United States. Members of the Adena culture moved more than 60,000 tons of dirt to create it in about 250 to 150 BC. Some believe that negative energy from the deceased Native Americans infiltrated the prison, resulting in many of the paranormal events that have occurred there. This former prison was the site of countless executions, and the spirits of the former inmates are said to linger. From disembodied voices to apparitions in the shower block, many former inmates and guards have reported hearing strange noises and feeling cold spots throughout the prison. One former inmate even claimed to have been pushed down a flight of stairs by an unseen force. Now, Tale of the Lady in White, of Moundsville Penitentiary. According to local lore, the White Lady was a beautiful Native American princess who was falsely accused of slaying and executed within the prison walls. Her spirit is said to haunt the location, dressed in a long white gown. We have some creepy clips from local ghost hunters and news teams. Let's check it out.
Everybody turn out your lights. Can't see your hand in front of you. Turn out your lights. Everybody turn out your lights. It's what we're looking for is, different sounds. It's, it really shouldn't fit into the atmosphere, like we heard different noises tonight. We had the cell door slam shut. Well, those things aren't natural. One experience I had happened right here above these steps. We can see a light bar out here in the yard. That screen is moving around. It looked like it's about 4 inches in diameter, 3 or 4 feet long. It moved back and forth, walked like this grassy area here to up these steps. We watched it on the screen for a while, and then we decided, well, let's go outside where it's at. It was raining a little hard. We were outside. You could see that with the naked eye. It just moved back and forth across that grass, and then it come right over against this wall. It just went thump, 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 thump right down these steps. Wow, we stood right there and watched it. And right here, it turned from that light bar into a gray, like a mass, not a mist or not a form, just a mass, a grayish, cloudy mass. Stayed here for 3 or 4 seconds, and then just moved inside. Wow.
Seekers, because they seek me out. I can close my eyes and actually picture them standing in front of me. Besides,
and right here in 2006, I caught a solid black figure. It's on our website. It's standing up, and when you look at it, it looks like there was some sort of a door like blocking out its head. But you can see it's full apparition with no problem. It's really easy to see. And you can clearly see there's no door or anything here. So it was just standing up right here without a door. And what I did was, it was me and a friend of mine, and it was about 5 o'clock that morning. We were walking through the hall. I was just turning around and started snapping pictures. Just random, nothing in particular. Got developed, and that's what turned out. So we were pretty impressed about it. Please tell me we don't have no coward convicts in here. To us, it sounds like he's saying he don't want to go here. He doesn't want to go around that way, or he don't want to go around that way. It's hard. Some of them don't come in. Please tell me we don't have no coward convicts in here. And what stands out was it's talking over him. It wouldn't be any of us because we'd be listening to what he's saying. And it just, it's just one of those things that just don't fit the environment either.
They begged to please don't let me die in here.
Near 12,000 locals head to the pen each year to be scared for fun during the season when leaves shrivel and fall from the trees. But the true horror takes place when the costumes are in storage.
I've been here for 20 years and the place is haunted. I'll tell you that.
People of the worst sort sat to wait out their days. Demise dreaded to be met inside these cold walls. 998 deaths occurred in the Moundsville Penitentiary. Souls, some say, still linger. Among the wretched lives murdered, leader of the Aryan Brotherhood, William Red Snyder, was violently stabbed 37 times in his cell. It's in his cell, his voice, that people say they hear the most, but Red is not alone. May of 2004, a woman was staying the night at the pen. She heard a noise, saw a figure, and then captured something something that now hangs in the museum.
There was a solid black shadow standing in front of this door, and it was looking right at her. It seemed to be transparent, and she said it actually looked down at the light on its chest, and it kind of looked back at her. As if that's not strange enough, she continues walking backwards in the hall, raised her Sony camera. She took one photograph, and thankfully she captured the shadow that we call the shadow man.
Jason, our tour is a spirit enthusiast, you might say. Jason was walking the dark halls in the north wing, and something blocked the light from his flashlight. Maybe the same solid black shadow, this time ready for a close-up.
A human-like figure, best I can describe, walked out sideways from cell 17 and kind of stared me down for about 5 seconds, and I froze in fear because I thought, I don't want to continue walking towards it. I don't want to turn my back on it. So a few moments later, I decided I'm going to walk out backwards. And the entire time I did that and I got out of sight around the corner, whatever that thing was still standing there staring at me.
Did you hear that? Jason, Dan, our cameraman, and I stood alone on the 4th floor, the former psych ward. We didn't make that sound, but if not us, then who?
The people that don't believe me, I tell them, I say, come spend the night here. It's here. It's here.
In the Moundsville Penitentiary for 7 News, I'm Stephanie Grinley, working for you.
Oh, I'm scared now. Stephanie, I cannot believe you caught all that on camera. So if you are in the mood to be scared, we'll have some links on our website, WTRF.com.
Next up is the infamous Myrtles Plantation in Louisiana is widely considered one of the most haunted places in America. Located in St. Francisville, the homestead was built in 1796 by General David Bradford. Bradford was forced to flee from President George Washington's army in 1794 because of his leadership role in the Whiskey Rebellion. General Bradford arrived in Louisiana and obtained a Spanish land grant of roughly 650 acres. A wealthy judge and businessman from Washington County, Pennsylvania, Bradford showed interest in the area. The Whiskey Rebellion forced him to settle there. What the general, along with several other future owners, did not know was that before the Spanish had seized the land, it belonged to a local Indian tribe known as the Tunica. These Native American people used the land as sacred burial grounds. As any ghost hunter or supernatural historian will tell you, this type of sacrilege is a breeding ground for supernatural activity, as the spirits of the dead are never happy about being rudely disturbed. Some years later, one of David Bradford's law students and family friend, Clark Woodruff, married Bradford's 14-year-old daughter, Sarah Matilda. They later had 2 daughters. David began having an affair with a slave girl named Chloe that would eavesdrop all the time, but that cost her an ear to be cut off. She was fearing she would certainly be sent out into the fields now. Chloe hatched a plan to save her current status. She gathered some leaves from an oleander plant and boiled them in water. This would create an arsenic-like liquid she planned to pour into the batter for a birthday cake she made for one of the children. It is widely believed that her intention was to make the girls and their mother sick, so she could nurse them all back to health. This would make the family grateful to her, and she would be able to remain on as the family's personal servant. But Chloe's plan went horribly wrong. She had underestimated the strength of the poisonous mixture. 2 of the children passed away. Chloe confessed what she had done. Then, as revenge for the 2 little girls, an angry mob took her and hung her from a tree on the location grounds. It is said that Myrtles supposedly had 12 ghosts and had 10 slayings that occurred. Specifically Chloe's spirit. The 2 young girls and Native American apparitions are seen and heard whispering around the plantation. Let's take a look at these videos from visitors of the haunted Myrtle Plantation house that claim there's paranormal activity, along with guests complain of being touched by them. According to reports, celebrities like Dan Aykroyd, Nicolas Cage, and Hilary Swank have reportedly stayed overnight at the Myrtle Plantation in Louisiana, known for its alleged paranormal activity, to experience a ghost haunting firsthand, with some even claiming to have witnessed paranormal phenomena during their stay. Many people report seeing the ghost of a young native haunting the property. Here are some creepy clips. A couple, Jay and Ashley, posted to Facebook. their personal overnight stay experience, ghost hunting at the Myrtles Plantation bed and breakfast. Looks at what they capture.
What is this thing called? The armoire. And this is literally the photograph of the girl in the YouTube video with the History Channel. So we're gonna walk the grounds. Let's do this. Whatever it was close enough. It's very professionally. It was a very professional production.
Okay, do you have the key?
Let's do this.
Do you have the key?
Yeah, let's do this.
We're seeing the crap out of the people in the living rooms right now.
Hush. So, winners. One of the owners. Who is this? Holy crap. Baby. Paranormal. This is freaking paranormal. I told you, look at that. Look at the light moving. Look at the light moving. Okay, so here we go. Oh!
What?
You're on video.
Yeah, come tell him. You got wait. Wait, come on.
Y'all are on video. What happened?
It's our birthday, okay?
Okay.
And
All right, just come on up.
and
Okay.
the place bought us balloons for the birthday, okay?
Oh, you'll have to see this.
Do you see this? Okay, yeah, I pushed
He
it.
did that.
I
He
did
did
that.
that.
I
Oh,
did
wait,
that.
I was like,
I
wait.
did that. I got scared.
So,
No, that is the freakiest.
Watching YouTube videos.
Yes. Were y'all
That's what
watching
we just did. Yes.
All right, so we've got our paranormal team assembled. We've assembled our team now.
Downloaded this thing. It's called.
Oh.
She.
Okay.
It's called Ghost Detector. She's so mad at me because she's like, it's not real. It's not real. And I'm like, you don't know if it's real or not.
So what does it do?
It,
Wow. Wow.
it's like an infrared kind of thing.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
And then it'll tell you if there are ghosts around. It'll show up eventually.
Well, let us know if there's
We need
one.
to do it in our room.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah,
do it.
go on in our room.
Well, the radar usually shows like the camera so they can see. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's not really showing how that. Okay.
Okay.
The lights need to be on or off, or doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't think it matters.
Look, that's the.
Okay, there's a ghost behind you.
What the hell?
Right there. You see it? It's
What?
a child. It's a kid. It's a
Where?
kid.
Right there. Right,
Right
here.
there. You see?
Right there?
Look, you see that?
And it was behind me?
Yes. So you see her. Hey.
No way.
Y'all are.
Hi.
She's
left.
gone.
She's gone. Did you see it?
Yes, I saw it.
So we're going to go out onto the plantation grounds. So we are here.
Look the same that y'all seen on there?
No.
Well, the two
No,
that
they're
I saw-
different.
Different.
Yeah, they look different. Like they're. Okay, so there's one right there.
No, that's
Oh,
a
that's the
fan.
fan.
That's a ceiling.
Oh,
fan.
Oh, wait, right there.
There she
There
is.
it is. You see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I want to make sure that I can catch that on the film.
You see it?
There we go. Y'all, did that not speed up?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not joking.
Yeah,
just
we
speed
were
up,
out.
and I feel
No, that just sped up.
This is the
I am-
fan.
That is
We were
way-
out
no,
here.
Look at the difference of the speeds.
Yeah, we were out here walking.
That just
and this
sped up.
one, I'm telling you, it's.
Here,
Okay, I got one.
Okay.
Hold on.
Sorry.
There it is. Right in front of us.
It's all,
It looks like a
it's
child.
the kid again, the little girl again.
Hi. Hey. We come in peace. There it is. Right in front of us. It looks like a child.
The kid again, the little girl again.
Hi.
We have professionals. We have professionals with us now. It's gonna be, we're gonna have a shot.
Standing. I don't think that's a little girl. That's not a little girl.
Are you serious?
I'm not joking.
Okay, I don't.
Girl. You just walked through a ghost. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone.
Oh my gosh.
It's gone.
Wow.
He's at the front door? Jay Nelson?
There's a ghost. There's a ghost. There's a ghost. Right.
You just, a ghost is by you.
You just walked through
You just
him.
walked through the little girl ghost.
And
now you're standing.
I don't think that's a little girl. That's not a little girl.
Are you serious?
I'm not joking. That's not a little girl.
Okay.
You just walked through a ghost. It's gone. It's gone.
It's gone.
Oh my gosh.
It's gone.
Wow.
Babe, she said there's no way there was an actual person on the porch today when we got here. She said it's like totally against the rules.
It's restricted.
She said there's no way.
It really is because last time
And I
we
said
came
for
here, which
sure
was like
there's a
month
girl
ago.
sitting on that porch.
No, there was a girl sitting now you're freaking me out.
I'm not joking. Last year,
And I didn't see her
I was
after that.
here with a date on the guy who wanted to talk about his feelings.
You gotta walk up right here though?
Yeah, we walked
Like,
up
I was
here
walking-
and she talked to us and
What
she
did
was
she
sitting
say?
right there on the porch.
What did she
Sitting
say?
where? On the top step. On the top step.
No, you can't. Like, they will literally tell you to get off. Like, they have...
But she was very relaxed.
Oh, he's back.
Jay?
Someone say the words. You just walked through a blanking ghost. That was not one of the ones. But it really scared me when you said that.
We saw it, though. Didn't you
We did see it on the ghost tracker. We did. We did.
All right, that's it for their night. What did you think about the Native American hauntings? Let me know, and if you have any stories you'd like to share, send them to my email. I'd love to tell your stories too. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.